Kiswahili they usually say that mlima hazipakani lakini binadamu wanapakana. In English that means that mountains will never meet, but people will meet. From the heart of Tanzania we have Mars World Limited. This is Africa's powerhouse in industrial manufacturing, trusted not
My father joined. Then we started manufacturing mirrors.
Yes.
And then we started toughening plant,
Toughening.
lamination,
Yes.
double glazing,
Uh-huh.
and then we grew into a glass factory.
Yeah, I'm interested basically with Hebatullah because you are in manufacturing sector.
Yes.
And I know lots of the problems in developing countries can be, fixed with the manufacturing industries and, name them because of fixing people in employment and all of that. I would like to know how big is Hebatullah and approximately how many staff do you have?
We've got 500 plus staff.
That's
We
a
have-
big number.
They have all work under 5 different divisions.
Yes.
We have got glass division where we do toughening,
Yes.
lamination, double glazing, and then we have got a division of aluminium. We extrude aluminium for architectural systems,
Yes.
powder coat them, and then make windows and install on the building. It's a complete one-stop build.
Yeah, I'm interested in what goes behind glass manufacturing. Looking at your glass is very thick.
Yeah,
How thick is this glass?
This glass is 10 millimeter thick, and
10
it's
millimeter.
toughened, specially made for balustrade and shower cubicles.
Oh, I see. And what is the raw material for the aluminum?
Aluminium is raw material. We get ingots from abroad,
Yes.
and then we also buy scrap from the town,
Yes.
and we melt it and then make billets out of it.
Oh, amazing. I would like to know the challenges that you faced so far because what comes into aluminium is something you have to rely, not just locally, but you also get imports. So what challenge have you faced in terms of acquiring raw materials?
The biggest challenge was the importation, the
Yes.
cheap importation from China. People bring in cheap products.
Yes.
Now we extrude aluminium, and now lately they've imposed a 35%
Oh, amazing.
excess duty.
Let's talk a bit about the glass briefly. Yeah. How long does it take you to ensure that the glass is fully done? By fully done, I mean from the whole process, up to the time where you get the glass to the market.
In Kenya, we don't produce glass. We import glass, raw glass,
Yes.
and then it is toughened,
Yes.
laminated, make a sandwich glass, and double glazed for soundproofing. And later it's fitted in aluminium sections.
So what goes into the process of toughening the glass, making it ready for the market?
Yeah, it's a toughening plant where it is heated to 1000 degrees and it is immediately
Is exposed to heat. Yeah, so that means those are, massive machinery required.
Yes.
Oh, great. Let's speak about your new project. I'm aware you guys are now getting into the housing sector.
Yeah.
Yeah. What prompted
also-
you to get into the housing sector?
There's lot of potential in housing.
Yes.
So we have bought a land of 100 acres and we are now going into township. We are building houses in Athi River.
In Athi River, Kenya. Yeah. Are the houses ready for occupation? Are they for rent? Are they for sale?
100 units are already ready,
Aha.
and 30 have already been occupied.
Okay, let's talk about as a business person. There are lots of risks, and especially when you're in a developing country. Yeah, what are the risks in the market that you face with your 3 products? You've been in glass, aluminum, and now you're getting your feet into real estate. What would you say is the challenge that cuts across all these, businesses?
At the moment, we are manufacturing it, and the market is fine.
Yes.
The challenges are to supply, to compete with the cheap products.
Competition with cheap products.
Yeah.
These are products from places like China?
China.
Oh, I see. Uh-huh.
Otherwise, the products which we do here, they are equally good and to the standard.
Yes.
And we also export to Uganda and Tanzania.
Ah, you're exporters. Ah, congratulations, man. Yeah. It's nice to hear that you're exporting in
We have
Tanzania.
done projects in Rwanda,
Yes.
Kigali Towers.
Kigali Towers was done by Hebatullah
Yes.
Brothers?
Yeah.
Amazing, congratulations. You are telling me as well about I&M Bank.
I&M Bank, we have done the towers, then Landmark Towers,
Landmark
Fortis
Towers, Fortis Towers. Keep going.
Mehrab
Towers. Oh, congratulations.
Let-
So I may be likely sitting in a building that has been done by Hebatullah Brothers. What inspired you to get into the Kenyan market? Because you could have told yourself, come on, let me go back to India and run my business from there.
We believe that we build Kenya, make in Kenya and build Kenya.
Yes. Made in Kenya.
Made in
so
Kenya.
buy Kenya, build Kenya. I'm really impressed by that. Very quickly, I would like to hear your perspectives on, Africa trade, because we're trying to link Africa to the world, but at the same time, we are also trying to bring the world to Africa. What do you have to say about that?
Africa has got a lot of potential.
Potential? You've been here, you've felt
Yes.
it, right? Uh-huh.
And the biggest potential is the housing. We've got lots of people who doesn't have house here.
Yes.
And we are trying to build this house.
Lots of people who need housing. Yeah. Besides housing, they also need quality housing.
Quality housing.
Yeah. Speaking of quality housing and trade in Africa, I know there's a lot of markets you still want to conquer. What is the dream for Hebatullah Brothers? What is your future dream?
This land, we are planning to build 50,000 houses there.
50,000?
Yeah.
For the Kenyan market?
Yes.
Yeah. Are you eyeing elsewhere?
Not at the moment.
Not
First
at the
we
moment?
concentrate
Yeah.
here,
Yes.
then we do it.
Yeah. Thank you so much for your time, and I really appreciate. I look forward to interacting further with you, Shabir. I'd like you to say one word for the community from Dawood Bora, because I know you are one of them, and many thanks as well for your sponsorship of the event. Please say a word, looking at that camera, please.
Welcome to Africa Trade Expo, and let's grow together.
Welcome to Africa Trade Expo, and let's grow together. I'm not going to add a word. That was Shabir, the director of Hebatullah Brothers Limited. Many thanks for your time,
Thank
Shabir.
you.
I really
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
and I wish you all the best as you go about your business.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We are a profession.
Good. Thank you so
you.
much. I really appreciate it. Yeah. You'll allow me to take that?
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Yeah, they're nice.
Are you our next guest?
Yeah.
Sorry.
But I need a few minutes to prepare. Sijafamba Luka.
How are you feeling at the Africa Trade Expo 2025?
Feeling good. Very excited to be here.
Uh-huh.
Thank you very much.
Nice to see you too.
Nice to see you.
How is everything in business? I needed 2 business cards. I needed his material, any product that need to be here. And say, yeah. He doesn't have a business card. We need pamphlets if you have any material that you have. Any material like you can put on the table. Something like this. So please hurry up. Gosh, unaleta material. You have a business card?
No.
You don't have a business card?
Are we like? My brothers, it's okay?
No, I want you.
Mine is.
So, what I would like that to talk about what you do, the material, the product that you do. Hey. Hey, good morning. It's a whole morning. Why does it feel like the day is over already? Yes, this one is on. Yeah, they're on. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Do you have any current property that you're still any recent any recent investment property that you're is on the market?
Around three development projects that we're doing. Plus, we're also helping the government for affordable housing.
Yes.
And we have manufacturing that we're doing in Nakuru. But mainly, okay, together with the Kings developer.
And Kings, to say, this is for Kings, this is for the whole Royal Group. Is the Royal Group what's happening? Use this one. This is for Royal Group. This is one of the companies for Royal Group.
Okay.
This is what?
You said you don't have a car. Yes. How are you feeling, Gani?
Hello. Yeah, I can hear myself.
Taha. Oh, okay, okay. Taha. When did you start Royal Group?
We started the. Oh, yeah, so
But we are just catching up.
we started first in Mombasa in 1958,
Mm-hmm.
and then Royal Group itself we formed the company in 2007.
2007. So would you like us to focus on 2007? Or would you like us to focus on...
2007, and
We are all talking. Can you hear us? Yeah, we are all talking, myself and Taha. I'm wondering how old Taha is. How old are you, Taha?
I'm 29 years old.
Gosh, you're not even 30. Are you married? Do you have family?
Sorry?
Are you married? Do you have family?
I have 2 kids.
Yes. And why did you not look elsewhere? Why do you want to work under your father's company?
Because I think family businesses are the right way to go.
Yes.
Because already they've worked so hard.
We have having a one-on-one panel discussion with our platinum sponsors, and it's going to be at exactly 12 p.m. today.
I'll say hi to you, but don't stand up until they tell you to stand up.
The
Yes.
real strategies that work. This is the order. Hebatullah will be on stage here at the red carpet at 12 p.m. SMB will come to the red carpet at 12:15, and EMA will come at 12:30. Then in the afternoon we'll have Fakhruddin at 2:30.
So you'd like her to speak about freight still? Yes. Still.
This conversation, on the focus is going to be on scaling African enterprises, the real strategies that work. It's an opportunity to get the insider stories, the real experience, and learn how to navigate the hurdles and insights on the leadership. We also want to invite our delegates. They can come and join us at the red carpet right here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Where we'll start off with Hebatullah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Africa Trade Expo 2025. My name is Pasil Selewa. Today is our final day, but even as we call it final, we still don't want to get out of here. Because you know what? There's a lot going on, a lot happening, very exciting, not just meeting the proprietors, but even seeing what is done in the continent. So many thanks for being with us. Just stick around. With me right here, I have a guest on my left. I'd like them to introduce themselves. Their name is Taha. Taha, nice to see you, man.
Nice to see
Yeah,
you.
please introduce yourself.
Okay, so hello everyone. My name is Taha Hassan Ali, also known as Taha Royal. So I am one of the directors in the Royal Group of Companies. We are a branch of companies. We are in manufacturing and real estate mainly. So our businesses are in Nakuru and Nairobi.
Thank you so much for making the time, Taha. Before we started the interview, I was wondering, why did you even think about, joining in the family business?
So I think I wanted to join the finance business
Yes.
because my fathers and my uncles have established a very big business over here. So it was only making sense for us to join it and grow it further because we strongly believe in legacies. So this is our legacy.
I was wondering, what is it that you studied in uni? Because you're a pretty young man. Yeah, what is it that you studied in uni, and how did that, does it marry you to the business?
So actually, it's a funny story because I wanted to do business management, but some things didn't work out, and I studied accounting, ACCA. I have ACCA qualification, and I've just studied here locally in Nairobi, in Strathmore University.
Okay.
It's like one of the best universities in Nairobi for business studies.
That's great to hear. There's lots of young people who think otherwise about their family, their parents' business and parents' ideas. Many may think that perhaps my parent is too outdated. I don't want to follow into their footsteps. The world has, changed. Everything is modern and all of that. What was your thought and perspective while you're done with Strathmore and now thinking, what, I need to carve my own future?
So I think, that notion is there, but you see just the way when we were small and our parents were looking after us, now that their ideas are outdated, it is our job to come into the business and tell them, okay, now let us do things differently. Because the world is changing every day. You cannot stick to one thing and expect it to last you forever. So you have to keep on evolving, and I think the new generations keep on coming with their new ideas, and that is how we can keep on evolving the businesses.
Great. That's a nice insight. I would like us to go very quickly into Royal Group Kenya. First of all, I'm excited that it's a company that is based in Kenya. So that is really impressive. Congratulations for that. Take me through what is it that Royal Group brings to the market.
So we have a range of businesses. I will talk about our three main businesses, which is King's Developers in Nairobi, in which we deal in real estate. Now in King's Developers, we are focused on giving our clients the best houses, the best office apartments, and value for their money. So it's like basically we see a lot of projects where there are a lot of big corners being cut, and quality is always an issue. But now how we are different is that we don't compromise on any of that. We make sure that no matter whether it's affordable housing, whether it's high-end housing, whether it's just normal office spaces, we make sure that if a client comes to us, they will keep on coming back to us because they know we deliver quality to them.
I see.
And then in Nakuru, we have our manufacturing businesses. So we have two factories over there.
What does it deal in?
We have Royal Group Industries, which deals in PVC pipes and tanks. So we started 10 years ago, the PVC factory. We started off with 2 machines. And now today we can proudly boast around more than 6 machines for pipes only and over 6 machines for tanks. And then our most recent addition, Royal Steel Mills, which we opened 5 years ago. And there we produce our TMT bars. So it's basically our mindset is around construction only. We build the houses, but we also produce the raw materials to build the houses.
I see. And I was just about to say, you have kept on evolving. You've kept on innovating. Why did you not stick around to King's Developers and not think about pipes, manufacturing, or steel making and all of that? What kept you going and thinking of other addition onto your portfolio?
But I think diversifying is very important because today the real estate market could be low. Tomorrow the steel industry could be low. So if you have all your eggs in one basket, you might break them all at once.
Oh, do you? I like that. So you need to spread your risks.
We have to spread our risks. So if one business is not working, we know we can rely on the other one. And hopefully in future, we're still looking to expand to more and more areas in the Kenyan market.
That is interesting to hear. In the world today, you can hear lots of economies are really not doing well, and people are scared to invest. Looking at the King's Developers, you have lots of projects right now on the market. And I'm looking at the competition with affordable housing. How are you making sure that, yes, you have middle income earners still being able to afford your properties?
So, fine. The government has really helped us. We're working hand in hand with the government. And what we do to get us a step forward is that if we're given that this is how we want the house, we go one step further and we say that, we're not selling the house, but we're giving someone a place to live. That is our mentality. We're not looking at, okay, this house is sold, it's done with.
Yes.
We're looking at this person will live here for the rest of their life.
They'll create memories.
Yes,
Yeah.
they'll create memories there.
Yeah.
Their kids may live there as well. So we want to create something that when we show the clients, we can proudly say that look at our house. You will, once you buy this house, you are set here for life. So that is why our businesses, we always make sure that the clients are always happy with us.
Yeah, when I speak to any business person and looking at you and your family, you've been in the business industry for ages, from 1930s, you said? 1958. That is a long, history. I would like to know, what is it that keeps you guys, focused, grounded, because you have the option to close shop, you have the option to look elsewhere. So what has kept you going?
I think I would say, okay, of course there is the people who are relying on you. You have your employees who are relying on you, you have your families relying on you. But why we haven't moved away from Kenya is because we have a love with this land. My great-grandfather shifted here all those years ago.
Yes.
We have been brought up here. The country has given us a lot. So it's like there's this emotional attachment that if anything we have to do it, we have to do it in Kenya.
If anything you have to do it, you have to do it in Kenya. Yes, speak to the young people, because I understand you're a director who is less than 30 years old. Yeah, and you still kept your discipline and determination regardless of what is happening around the world and all of that. So what has kept you also as a person, as an individual, glued, focused, and what is it that you have to tell the younger people who are just like perhaps looking forward to be like Taha one day?
Well, I would say discipline is very important. In fact, one of the sermons we had with Our Holiness, Fakhruddin, he was emphasizing discipline. You can have all the knowledge in the world, but if you don't have discipline, you will never get anywhere. So I think discipline is very important. Like, you have to do this, so you have to focus. You don't get distracted. You don't give up. You shouldn't also give up. Like, of course, hurdles will come in the business.
Yes.
Today is a good day, tomorrow is a very bad day.
True.
So you cannot sit and say that I'm done with it.
Yes.
Because there are people after you, there are people looking up to you. You have people to feed. You have people to house. You have the Kenyan people who are also you're employing and the rest.
Yes.
So of course, giving up is not an option. Just keep on moving. You will get there.
So we are speaking about how we connect Africa to the world, and the world to Africa. What is that thing you may tell us? Perhaps the Royal Group is making sure that is possible.
Bringing Africa to the world, like, okay, let's talk about this Trade Expo.
Yes.
I was told in this Trade Expo, why? Because we want people to know that Kenyans are doing things, they are moving places. We might not have an international stage like other countries, but we are getting there. Kenyan people have the brains, they have the talent, and they're also hardworking enough. So I would like to say that how Royal Group are doing it is that we are looking for investors from abroad, we are looking for suppliers from abroad, we are looking for customers from abroad. So that way we can even broaden our markets to other countries as well.
Every business person faces challenges, and your business is not an exception. So I always like to know, because where I sit, my environment is quite different, but from where you sit, you've interacted with tons and tons of customers. What is the main challenge you've noticed you can't escape? It's always going to be there. It's always been there, And so you have to just see how to go around business. Please share with me that.
It's okay. I wouldn't say it's a hurdle exactly, but customer demands always changing.
True.
Today a customer may really be happy with this, tomorrow he's not happy with this. So in a way, we have to always be able to adapt. Like, make sure every customer is happy. We cannot just say that a group of customers like this. Every single customer is important to us. So I would say that our hurdle is making sure that each and every customer of ours is satisfied with our products.
Many thanks for having the time. Taha, I really appreciate.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming to the Africa Trade Expo. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Taha, one of the directors from Royal Group Kenya, less than 30-year-old, this gentleman. And you can see the amount of business and the amount of ideas, that the Royal Group Kenya has been able to bring to the market. I'm hoping you're enjoying your Africa Trade Expo wherever you are, and I hope we can share much more, if not at the moment. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Over here?
Africa Trade Expo 2025, and I'm really once again grateful for your time and efforts for introducing us and letting us know what you offer and how your company is one of the top 20 brokerage companies in Dubai. So thank you, and once again I urge you to come to their booth, Why Invest in Dubai Real Estate, at the Africa Trade Expo 2025, because they have the clear vision you need and the return on investment, because nobody likes to lose money. So come here and invest your money to make it double or triple in the next 10 years. Thank you, Murtaza bhai.
Thank you very much.
I'm sorry, I'm not on your level, but
It's fine. Good
I'm
effort.
sorry.
Well done. Well done. Not a
Thank you very
problem at
much.
all. Thank you. So what happens with this? You'll get edited and
It'll get edited.
then we'll get an opportunity to get a copy as well.
Yeah.
How will we get that?
It's probably by reaching out to Switch TV Media. They have all the platforms like email, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Saglu se. And
what's happening, then when you're dealing with the top. See, your project got eventually not. For now, it's about me making connections. Yeah, to eventually not to something on it. Planting the seeds.
I forgot to take the mic. Sorry.
Oh,
Thank you.
thanks.
Universal, we do housing, and property.
Great. I'm impressed about your business because what? It solves the housing problem and crisis in Africa. Yeah, we are speaking about a development that is just in front of us, based in Uganda. Kampala?
Yes,
Yeah,
it is
please
in
speak
Kampala.
to me about it.
This project is called Ruby Courts. This is one of our projects. It is, by God's grace, it is sold out and it is still under construction. We should be handing over by December. Currently, Universal is under the process of construction of almost 1,000 apartments, and which will be handing over by next year, June, July.
Next year, June, July. Yeah, there is the concept of, sorry,
Yeah, it's
you need some water?
No, it's okay.
I could get you some water. Give me some water, please. Get me some water, please, for him. I would like you to take us through how did you first set foot in Uganda?
I have a very
And why Uganda?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I have a very, very interesting story in that process.
Yes.
We are a very religious group of people. Our His Holiness had told me in June, July in
Yes.
2013
Yes.
to go to Uganda, where at that point of time I didn't know where Uganda was on the world map. And
That's
with
crazy.
his guidance,
Yes.
with his vision, we went there and we started exploring. We saw opportunities in affordable housing and we went there, and currently, by God's grace and His Holiness's well wishes, we are the largest affordable housing in Uganda.
The largest affordable housing in Uganda.
Yes,
I
please.
see you've done more than 3,000 homes in Uganda. Yeah, how has it been from the first project you ever did
Yes.
to this current project that you're doing? How would you compare, the growth in terms of universal enterprises?
Okay, Uganda is a very, very profoundly receiving country.
Ah,
A lot of investors get a lot of viability in Uganda. So it has been a very good journey for us as Universal. For affordable housing, we were the first person to do condominium apartments in
Yes.
Uganda
Yes.
for sale. There were condominium apartments in Uganda,
Yes.
but people
they're
were
for rent.
renting.
Yeah.
So we were the first people to bring condominium concept in Uganda
Yes.
for people to buy. So we started that, and by God's grace, His Holiness's vision, we have grown and we have almost handed over 3,000 apartments, 1,000 apartments under construction, and have so many in pipeline in the future.
What was the first challenge you faced introducing condos to the people?
The very first challenge, which I would say, Purcell, is that people not understanding that they can own an apartment. You see, it was a mindset change.
I mean, it's in the air.
Yeah. You see, condominium, the concept of condominium is very interesting. People, us Africans.
Yes.
Us Africans, I call myself an African.
Are you?
Oh, yeah. So Africans love to stick to the ground.
Yes.
We want it on the
That's
ground.
why you own real land.
Yes. In condominium, that concept has to change and evolve a little. That is a very interesting way which we had to go and inculcate that information into the buyers.
Yes.
Make them understand that yes, it is your apartment, but it is one above the other, and the benefits of it, like
Yes.
security,
Yes.
new family,
Yeah.
new friends, and managing the whole system, everything together, which makes it even more cheaper and even more better for the life of the whole project, not only for the apartment,
Yes.
but the whole project, and
Yeah.
also the individuals.
I like the bit about being affordable because what? You don't want to be taking care of, the lawn, cutting
Yes.
the trees. You want people to take care of, wondering about how am I going to service my swimming pool, or my gym has issues, all of that, or I need parking, I need to clean this. So I think I really love the concept of, just having that whole, one-stop shop.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So tell me about from the day when you set foot in Uganda till today. Do you think you've solved the problem, or do we still have gaps? And what is your future plan?
Okay, let me tell you is that the problem is too big to be solved by us. Okay, let me talk about Uganda right
Yes.
now. The housing deficit is
So the
almost
market is wide.
It's not about understand, the thing is that it becomes, you cannot say that the market is wide.
Uh-huh.
The requirement is huge.
I see.
You see?
Uh-huh.
When you say the requirement is huge,
Yes.
over here it is almost 2.1 million apartments needed every year in Uganda. So this cannot be sorted by one developer like
Yes.
us. It has to be
number
of developers,
partnership, collaborations, yeah.
also on the PPP, public-private partnerships,
Yes.
where people like us with the government and
Work
coming together to try and give as affordable as possible housing to the local Ugandans.
Yes.
Try and see how can we best give what is actually required. You see, because apartments is the three basic needs of a human being.
Yes.
It's like clothes, food, and shelter.
Yes.
You see, Africa is blessed, so food is abundantly available. Clothes we organize, but housing is something which is a very basic
need
need,
to create.
and very basic need which is not there. So we try and do our bit. Yes, we have been a very small part of the solving the problem, but we can do much more.
You can do much more. I'm wondering how you got yourself into Universal Enterprises. How did you find yourself there?
Actually, Universal was founded by me and my father.
Yes.
It was, and the name was suggested again by His Holiness. So we started it with a very small concept of around 20 apartments.
Yes.
Then we saw the requirement, then we grew on, and then we had backward integration and forward integration into our business.
Someone that is trying to buy this property from a different country. They are not residents of Uganda, but they want to have an extra home in Uganda. They may be in Kenya, they may be in Zambia, South Africa, whatever, even in Dubai. I mean, Uganda is calls itself the Pearl of Africa. How can they, get to access the property?
Actually, Uganda is the Pearl of Africa.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's very simple to buy an apartment in Uganda. You get a leasehold for 99 years.
Yes.
You just have to prove your residency or
Yes.
ID copy from whichever country. You get a leasehold title. Leasehold is for 99 years. We are not going to stay for 99 years.
Yes.
Right? And it is a perpetual lease. That means you can still renew it after that.
Yes.
So it is as good as a freehold. Just called it a leasehold. And it is always better to have not all the eggs in one basket. You should always diversify your investments into different countries, so that if there is something going up and down, it is easier for you to manage your investments.
What is the approximate buying price of a 3-bedroom apartment, for instance?
Okay, a 3-bedroom
Just an
apartment in this
Property,
Ruby
yes,
Courts
yes.
is approximately $45,000.
$45,000. That is pretty affordable.
A 1-bedroom is $22,000, and a 2-bedroom is $30,000.
30,000. Because I'm like, shall I buy a property in Uganda or shall I go buy a property in Dubai? And now I
One
can
minute,
see,
let me ask somebody to come and collect a check from you.
Look at you, Fadel.
Mama, I'm a hardcore salesperson.
You're crazy.
Yes.
I love your craziness. Let's speak about what you do for fun.
For fun,
Yes.
I play a lot of sports.
Which sport?
I like cricket.
It's very popular in India, by the way.
Yeah, very popular.
Yeah.
It is in our blood. It is in India. It is also called a religion.
Yes.
So yes, it is. I love to play sports. I love to spend time with the family, my wife, my kids. Although I'm a very badly workaholic. So, but whenever I get free time, I try and do that.
You try and do that.
Yes.
Have you learnt a bit of Luganda? Can you speak a bit of...
Very little. Very little. I've
Yes.
stayed there for 13 years.
Yes.
The problem with Uganda is that everybody in Uganda speaks English. You see? So it is.
Not everybody, Mufadal.
I'm telling you,
The
Mama.
people who speak Luganda.
A lot of everybody. You go into the village.
Yes.
Uganda has got more people speaking English even than Kenya. It's amazingly remarkable. So what happens is that because everybody is speaking English,
Yes.
it has made it very difficult for us to learn another language, because it was not a very big requirement.
Yes.
Although I understand a lot of it,
Yes.
I speak a little bit of it.
So you can hear when they're
Yes,
speaking.
what they're speaking,
that's
I
good
understand.
enough. Yes.
I understand
Yes,
what they
yes,
see, what they
yes.
say. I try and think like them, not like them, like the local Ugandan mindset.
yes.
Because this product is also created for the local liking. You understand? The taste of that apartment is actually for the Ugandan people. You understand?
Yes.
Because this design, if you take it into another country,
Yeah.
of the interior of the apartment, might not work.
True. I
Why?
agree
Because
with you.
this is something which has been designed by an Ugandan, built by a Ugandan, and it is for the Ugandan.
Built by Uganda for the Ugandan. Many thanks, Fadal, for your time.
Thank
I
you very
really
much, Prashil. You
appreciate
are very
it.
good in your
yeah.
interviews.
So I look forward to you enjoying the Africa Trade Expo 2025.
Please be
and
there.
I can't wait to see what you have in store for the rest of the
Well,
country.
I'm collecting my check from you.
Yeah, I'm going to give you that check immediately we are done with this.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Fadal from Universal Enterprises. I hope you got an insight of what is happening at the Africa Trade Expo 2025. We are solving the housing problem. We want everybody to have a home. There's homes all over the world. There's homes all across the continent. And Uganda is not an exception, so I hope you link up with them. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have you heard about solar energy? Yes, we're going to delve a bit more into that. On my left, I have a guest with me, Mustafa from Fifco Solutions. Please introduce yourself to the viewers.
Yes, hi, thank you for having me here. So, from Fifco Solutions, we are offering solar energy solutions, smart energy storage, smart energy management solutions, and smart door access solutions. We have been in business since 1986.
1986.
We are doing these solutions at residential scale,
Yes.
at commercial scale, at industrial rooftops as well.
Yeah. So when someone hears about solar energy, they may be worried about countries that don't experience as much sun as possible.
Yes.
The likes of Europe, when you have longer, colder months
Sure.
than we have hotter months.
Yes.
Do you also work, in those kind of environments?
Yeah, so I would like to highlight that usually
Yes.
solar as a technology can be used wherever there is sunshine. And having said that, in the African and the Middle East region, we are blessed with 300 plus cloud-free days.
Yes.
So out of 365 days, 300 days during the year, we have good sunlight.
Yes.
This allows us to generate enough power to power our homes, power our buildings, power our factories. This power, if managed in the right way, if stored in the right kind of solution, which we have with lithium batteries, can offer you energy independence. It's about having off-grid, on-grid, and hybrid energy solutions.
I would like to know from where you sit, Mustafa, am I able to rely on my solar energy 365 days in a year, 24/7?
Absolutely. So solar is a scalable solution.
Yes.
Depending on the size of your roof area or the land area that you give us, we can build a plant and we can build a battery bank that can allow you to go completely off-grid. At the same time, also have an on-grid option where you keep your utility provider. For example, we have Tanesco here.
Yes.
So you can run a system with Tanesco and solar. So you can work in a way where during the day, the energy that you produce goes from solar, and during the night, non-sun hours, you can use from Tanesco, from the utility.
To somebody who is interested particularly in tapping into, your business idea, do you do, full-scale installation, repair and all of that?
Yeah. So
what are your services?
we are an international company.
Yes.
So we are having our headquarters based in Dubai, UAE.
Yes. Uh-huh.
So we are also distributors for Longi solar panels, as you have in your hands.
Yes.
So this technology, usually the thing is that the companies that bring out technology to the African market is sometimes obsolete technology, which is like 5 years old or 3 years old. But we are coming out with solar technology, with product which is state of the art, updated and latest technology. So the maximum energy generation, the maximum power production can be achieved from the best in-class product. So we are here not only for projects to install,
Yes.
but we're here to appoint dealers and give them our products. So we do deal in solar panels. We also have solar cables, we also have inverters, and we also have batteries. So it's a complete ecosystem that we have to offer. And then comes our consulting
Yes.
and our designing and our engineering,
Yes.
where we can provide complete EPC services with local partners that we hold here across East Africa.
I think I'm so excited to hear one thing about Fifco, that you guys even have solar integrated into technology.
Yes.
So tell me about solar and tech.
Come again, I'm sorry, I didn't get you.
I like that you've also integrated technology
Yes.
into your business.
Yes.
In terms of solar management, and you have, the
Door
mobile
lock
app.
solutions, yes.
Please tell
So
me
we've
more about
we've
it.
launched this, it's a special product that we've also launched here in this fair, in
Yeah.
the African market,
Yeah.
is a smart door lock. This lock allows us to replace conventional cylinder door locks in any size of door handle any size of door width, and make it like a smart lock, which could allow fingerprint access and allow keypad access, and more importantly can allow an access from your mobile phone. What this does is the lock in
Yes.
itself has a app
Yes.
which allows you
Yeah.
to open the lock, to monitor the lock, to have a log of the visitors, of the attendance of how many people when they come in and exit any door. This makes it a smart door control system.
Yeah, I'm concerned about, the high-rise buildings in Dubai and, all the thousands and thousands condos that are above each other. And I'm looking at your products working in those kind of environments because that's why you're best anyway.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What has been the major challenge that your company has faced?
So one of the major challenges at times that a lot of roofs have these other services,
Yes.
which being air conditioners, water tanks, and other utilities which we use
The lift
at the roof
areas,
level.
yes.
However, what we do is we try and build our design in a way that actually complements them,
Yes.
and in a way it can actually enhance the roof's heating systems,
Yes.
where there's a lot of heat buildup happening at the roof level.
Yes.
With our solar panels, we're able to shade that area, and this solution also works well as a shading.
That's fantastic. I would also, as we finish up, I would be interested much more to know which countries have you explored other than being in Dubai.
Yes, so in addition to Dubai,
Yes.
we are in India, we are in Africa here in Nairobi.
Yes.
We're also we have an office in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. We're also hoping to start in Uganda.
In Uganda.
Yes.
So you're really keen onto the African market.
Absolutely.
What gets you excited about looking at, the African market?
So Africa being a great country, particularly...
Africa is a continent, Mustafa. It's a continent of 54 countries.
Yeah, but we look it as a complete country because as COMESA,
Yes.
you have this integral knit of the African population,
Yes.
where they don't differentiate between different countries.
Yes.
So when we're speaking to Africans,
We are speaking
we
of a
speak
number
at
of
large,
countries.
all
Yes.
Africans
Yes.
together,
Yes.
be it from Egypt down to South Africa.
Yes.
In between, our key focus is towards East Africa, particularly Nairobi, Tanzania, Uganda, Rwanda.
Yes.
And these are key countries within Africa that have a great potential to change the world. And their own population growth, their own development scale is so promising with the opportunities ahead. We see the next decade is the
Yes.
African decade.
Yeah. Tell me someone who is looking forward to cutting the cost of electricity. Where can they start to integrate your energy solution?
Yes. So anybody who is looking forward to cut their electricity costs need to first understand what is their roof size. And once you have that, so our advice is you can also reach out to your local solar contractor,
Yes.
any contractor,
Yes.
and get a survey done on your rooftop, understand what is your total connected load, and make a plan. So we believe in the formula that you should measure thrice and cut once. So you
Measure
should
thrice and cut once. Uh-huh.
So if you require, do take multiple measurements and try to find the best fit for your project. And that way you can generate enough power to offset your energy bills. This way, as a individual,
Yeah.
you can offset your fixed cost, and it can actually become a savings for you.
Savings for you. I like it because it's very environmental friendly.
Absolutely.
Use of solar energy, and it's something that looking forward to, dealing with climate change is something that every home, if not every organization and company, needs to look into.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's a great point you've raised towards sustainability. If I
Yes.
were to just give you an example, today, if we are to look at our finite resources like oil, coal, and other natural resources,
Yes.
they are going to deplete in the coming 40, 50, 80 years. And in comparison, if I were to speak about solar, we have enough sunlight falling on the planet that if around 5 square kilometers of land in the Sahara
Yes.
can be solar powered, it can power the whole planet's energy needs. However, this solar, if used at a micro level,
Yes.
it can eliminate the transmission losses which we face coming from the main transformer,
Yes.
the main substations of your cities.
Wow, I'm really impressed. I really appreciate you making the time to speak to me
Thank you very
about
much.
it.
I'd be
Yeah,
glad to
yeah.
be of any help,
Yes.
any consulting.
Yes.
If anybody requires our services, please reach out to us on solar@fefco.ae. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mustafa.
Thank you very
I
much.
really
Thank you for having
appreciate
me.
it. Okay. Please don't stand, just wait a bit. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Mustafa from Fifco Solutions giving us solutions to our environment, solar energy, how you can minimize or cut down the cost of that electricity. Who doesn't want to cut down on costs? I wonder if that is you, because I don't think that is you. We are live here at the Africa Trade Expo 2025 at Catholic University, and I'm your host, Pasil Telewa. We want to give you onto the rolling basis of what's going on around here. Many thanks for being with us. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
All right. No, you are.
started this journey from home. Didn't even need an office.
At home?
From home.
Wow, fantastic.
And then, of course, a very important person came into my life, my partner.
Right.
Weldon Mutai, he's right across.
Fantastic.
He was actually my boss at
Wow.
one point.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and also a very important mentor.
Uh-huh.
And then, of course, as we continued the journey, he played a very important role
Uh-huh.
to where we are as EMA now. So leadership, of course, then followed.
Yes.
But he played a very important role.
An important
in that
role.
leadership part of.
I love that. I love that. And the beautiful thing that Murtaza that you're also bringing out is the aspect of collaboration. You know that no man is an island. Definitely, we need to work together. Is it something that we should continue doing, even as a community and reaching out to different other people, even as we work on collaboration? How is the cultural dynamics at EMA? Probably you will have to have a diverse culture as a team, and how does it? How do you handle working with a diverse culture?
Well, diverse culture starts at the top. If you look at both of us, of course, we don't look similar.
Yes.
So, of course, it starts at the top. And I think in terms of culture, it's more about the relationship, which then, nurtures a lot of other growth in your journeys. As a team, we are a team of 46 now.
All right.
Across 2 countries, Kenya
Yes.
and Rwanda. And very much diversified in terms of different cultures in the team, as well as with our clients. We have a vast and diversified client base. So I think that has been a very important part of our journey.
All right, fantastic. And it's good to hear, Murtaza, that you're not only in Kenya, but you've been able to scale beyond the borders of Kenya. Probably you can give us a very high level about the organizational structures that are there. You have mentioned that now we were moving from the transition of a founder to the leader and working with your partner. What are some of the structures probably that you have in place at EMA that you can say are working for you, that we can learn from,
Right. I think delegation has been a key part
Yes.
of our success.
Yes.
There's only much we can do as 2 partners at the top. We serve close to 350 clients now.
Wow.
So definitely you can't be there for everybody at every point of time.
Very true.
So delegation to our key senior management has been a very important factor. We really empower our staff to make decisions, try engaging clients at a higher level, and keep servicing those clients without much of our input. And I think that has worked really well. And I can see some of my seniors are here with us.
Yes.
And of course, I really appreciate
Yes.
their support and hand with us into this journey.
All right, fantastic. And I love the way when you listen to Murtaza, one of the things that you can realize is that there is no power distance. This is a man who definitely communicates to his people. He has an open door policy, and you can actually get that kind of energy when he's talking about it. And I love what you said about, making sure that the structures are in place, and as Murtaza has rightfully mentioned, that you can't do everything, and I love the way you believe in the team. One of the things that I want to, and I know we've talked about Murtaza the man, Murtaza the collaboration, Murtaza the structures. Tell us a little bit more about EMA, probably what are the value adds that we can get from EMA now?
We at EMA, that's actually our slogan. We look beyond numbers. We are, of course, an accounting firm. We provide accounting, tax, audit, and advisory services. But we go that extra mile for our clients. It's not just about basic accounting. You have to go beyond what those numbers can do for our clients.
All right.
I think that has been also a very key point of focus for us, for our clients.
All right.
So giving more value just beyond a simple balance sheet. What does that mean? Most of our clients initially were also startups and smaller businesses. So they also needed a lot of guidance on what do those numbers mean to them. How do those numbers assist them to grow further, scale up?
I love the way you're actually talking about translating the numbers when it comes to audit and finance, but you're actually translating the numbers to value, and rightfully said what actually the numbers mean to them. That is quite fascinating, and we're glad and honored to have that kind of conversation. What would be the parting shot? Before we go to the parting shot, I also want to bring to your attention that the EMA group is right here. Your booth is right here. For the ones who want to have a conversation with EMA, get the learnings, partner with them. They're not just here in Kenya, they've gone across the borders. They will definitely guide you on audit, finance, and they will go, these are Murtaza's words, they will go beyond the numbers and make sure that you can give value. What would be your parting shots to the delegates that are here and also to the ones who are listening? What is the one advice that you can be able to encourage us, some of us who probably are starting our businesses, from Murtaza's words?
I think I'll say that in two bits. One is, of course, honesty to yourself and to the people around you. These are your staff, your clients, your suppliers. I think is that honest self-belief and self-person. And of course, the second bit, especially to the younger ones who are, of course, not very confident to start a business, it's all about take that first step. Go for it.
100%. Thank you so much, Murtaza. Definitely honesty, it begins with you, all right? So it starts with you, it ends with you. Honesty, integrity, make sure that you can be able to uphold that. And as Murtaza has rightfully said, take the first step. This is the managing partner, Murtaza. We were glad and honored to have you here for this fireside conversation. Managing partner at EMA, and they have their stand right here in this particular dome. Make sure you can be able to partner with them. As Murtaza has said, start the first step. Let's appreciate Mr. Murtaza with a warm round of applause. Thank you. Thank you, Murtaza. We appreciate you. Fantastic. And we shall bring in our next case study shortly. Thank you, Murtaza. Thank you.
Let me call.
The owners of KBU. KBU 262E, please attend to your car. Your alarm is on. KBU 262E, attend to your car. Your alarm is on. And also KDH 753M. and KAN 570R. Kindly attend to your vehicles. We shall start with the next case study in the next few minutes. Kindly stay with us as we proceed. Thank you. All right, to audience, we are starting in the next few minutes. For the ones who are walking in, we've been having case study discussions. You can be able to come and grab your seat as we prepare. Thank you very much. All right, to our guests, let us stay seated. For the ones who are walking in, make sure that you can grab a seat as we get ready to hear from Hebatullah. Hebatullah is up next, and we'll have Sheikh Shabir Hebatullah, who is going to come and speak to us. We want to learn about leadership. We want to learn about legacy. We want to learn about structures. We want to learn about expansion. How do we get into all this? And that is why we have broken down these conversations for you so that you can be able to learn from the leaders that we already have here and see how you can level up. There is no stopping to learning. Learning is a continuous journey all through life, and we can be able to derive that from the leaders that we're going to come and bring right here.
I just wanted to understand what exactly is the Royal Group.
Yes, diversification. And also just get to learn how you can be able to diversify as a business. Ideally, Royal Group didn't start with the many diversification. So how did that journey go? How did you actually now start dealing with the plastics and the steel and the real estate? Yes. And then probably now.
Do for SMB. Just start SMB. SMB start here.
And we are starting in the next 2 minutes. Let's all have our seats. Let's all have our seats.
Start introducing the head.
Tuko na a moving crowd. Maana watu wanakuja wakienda. Unaweza walose. Wacha songa tu na wewe fanya kile unafanya. Fanya kile unafanya.
And in the next 1 minute, we shall be bringing on board SMB. SMB is going to be joining us in the next 30 seconds. All right, ladies and gentlemen, especially for the ones who are walking in, we want to invite you for this case study session. You are our VVIP, so for the ones who are at the very far end, please feel free to fill in the seats that are right here, all right? You can be able to fill the seats right here to have a more intimate conversation. And at this point, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to invite the director at SMB. This is Mr. Tahar Quresh to come forward. Welcome. Karibu sana. Fantastic. We're glad and honored to have you here, Mr. Tahir. And we just also want to start it off. You can tell us probably for you as a leader, maybe one of the things that you can be able to tell us about the expansion as a business. You know, what should I bring into consideration when I am expanding my business?
Expansion is a very good question. Okay, so when we started the SMB Properties, we started with high-end luxury real estate only. So we started with 32 units. We went to 64 with Karura, and now with SMB Le Mirage, which is going to be the tallest branded residences in Kenya, and the second tallest residential building in Kenya currently as we speak. It consists of 260 units. So just an example of an expansion. So the biggest reason is number one, risk.
Okay.
You have to take the risk for it. Because to move from 32 to 64 to 260 is not a small thing. So you have to have the risk, but it should be a calculated risk, depending on the previous projects, the client's inquiries, and how your business brand is going on. So the number of inquiries, the location of the property, where you're building. So considering all the factors, then you take the risk for it. Let's go big and make sure that we achieve it.
There's something that Tahir has mentioned about risk, and one of the things that I want to also understand from you, in terms of your risk appetite, you've said it's calculated risk. Of course, we've had the notions of, you know, fail fast and fail forward, but I'm just trying to have a look at the risk appetite that SMB has.
So with the risk, it's basically what we do is, number one, as I told you, that we have to do our market research, number one. So market research is the number one thing we have to do, especially when doing developments. So when we are doing developments, first the location for the project, which is very important, because one of the biggest factors which is selling in Kenya is the location. Because these days people want to stay where they work. So they want to stay as close as possible, because considering the Nairobi market, the traffic, and all those things. So number one, location. Number two, also depends on what kind of product you're building. So if you are confident in your product and you believe that this is the product I am and my family will be able to stay in, I'm sure you're going to build it to the best.
All right, fantastic.
So when we do that, considering all these factors, then you decide, okay, fine. Let's go ahead and proceed, because we know we have come up with a product which will sell. There is no other choice of it not selling. We will have to sell it, and it will sell for itself.
All right, fantastic. And from what I'm gathering from Mr. Tahir is that when it comes to risk, there's a balance between the risk appetite and also the risk assessment. It has to go hand in hand, all right? It's not one that also leaves the other. When you talk about even the risk assessment, I know SMB is building up a 32-story building. Is it in Westlands?
Yes, it's in Westlands.
It's in Westlands, and also it's aligned with the UN kind of assessment.
True. So what we have done is, with the blue zones, it's mapped down in the location. So what we have done is, where we are building, we are in blue zone certified location.
It's in the blue zone?
Yes, it's in the blue zone. Now for that, you to have the certification, you have to comply with all the qualifications of the requirements from the UN. So what we have to do when we are doing the planning of the project, you have to initiate the conversation with the UN and make sure all the qualifications have been
considered.
Okay. All right, fantastic. And just to bring this back to the audience, according to the classification of the United Nations, they usually classify the zones that are more applicable for you to construct in and build in and start a residential. If it's in the red zone, then they will not be able to give you a green light on that. If it's in the yellow zone, probably it's not applicable. But Tahir's property at SMB, the 32-story that is coming up right here in Westland City, is in the blue zone, so you have a green light to actually go and invest with SMB. Fantastic. Tell us a little bit more about community engagement. Do you engage in CSR? Do you know, how do you engage also the community?
So we do a lot of CSR, and also other thing which we believe in CSR as well is when we are giving it out, from one hand, the other hand should not know that you have given out the CSR or the giving. That's what we believe in. But in terms of community helping, community building, we work with all the developments. We work with schools, we work with county government, and we work with the national government as well. In terms of school buildings, we provide a lot of donations with schools. Our main goal is for the education purposes. And then other thing as well is normally the police stations and those kind of things. We work with that as well.
All right, fantastic. A lot of community engagement. Now, let me bring it back to the audience. If we want to find out, is SMB predominantly focused on corporate? Is it a tier 1 institution, tier 2? Do you focus on residential? This is an opportunity for probably someone who is hearing SMB for the very first time, just to have an idea on who your target client is, you know, and how you work around your business.
So our target clients are, we do residential currently, but we also are planning to do a commercial project as well. But the target clients are investors, end users, and as well as first home buyers as well. But since we are in a luxury development market, we suffice two kind of clients. More of a first home buyer, investor, and investors and the first home buyers.
Fantastic. And it's good to see that you're also working very, very closely with investors. All right. As a director at SMB, what is the parting shot that you can be able to give our audience here? Any word of encouragement, any tagline, any drops the mic, any word that comes from you? What would you tell us, a word of encouragement that you can tell us here?
What I have been taught in the few years I've been in business with my family, my dad always teaches us one thing, that whenever you work with honesty and transparency. That will take you very far. Then comes the monetary purposes, but the number one thing should be honesty and transparency. That's what we follow and abide as well in our brand values, in all our projects, and whatever we do and speak as well. So that's our main thing, honesty and transparency. So whatever you guys do, whether it's trading, manufacturing, or real estate, if you work with honesty and transparency, automatically you'll be building your brand, you'll be gaining the trust of your clients, and that will take you very far as well.
All right, fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, you have heard from Mr. Tahir from SMB, and he has said honesty and transparency. I correlate that also with EMA, who was talking about honesty, and we appreciate the Bora community for this fantastic opportunity to have a conversation with Mr. Tahir, who is a director at SMB. Please make sure that you can be able to visit their stall. They have a fantastic team that is there. You can have a conversation with them, and you will see the pictorial of the 32-story that is coming up in Westlands, part of the blue area. Please, let's appreciate Tahir with a warm round of applause. And as we say in Swahili, makofi tafadhali. Thank you, sir. Glad to have you here. Asante sana. All right, and we shall go to our next case study in a few minutes. Thank you. know of the Royal Group of companies and the fantastic, amazing work that they are doing. But how did it start?
Thank you very much for that. Okay, we started off as a very small retail company in Mombasa in the 1950s. Great-grandfather started off with that. And then slowly, it went into expansion. My elder brothers came into the business in the late 80s. And at that time, we were into the retail trade of glass. Our grandfather's time, there used to be a lot of importation, but then eventually in the middle, it had stopped. So we came in and revived that aspect of the trade, where we restarted the importation of building glasses, and we did a lot of expansion in that sector. And in the 90s, then we went up to the Nakuru side as well, and we opened up branches there. And the journey started there for us. Our great-grandfather, grandfather, and fathers were in the business. But for our generation, the journey started in the 90s with Mombasa and Nakuru into the retail glass business.
All right, fantastic. And I can see that the expansion journey has been going on well. Probably what is the trigger and the motivation? You've mentioned about glass and the journey into getting into a different field of business. What was the motivation to probably expand? I know over and above revenue, but what would be the other motivation or the trigger?
Thank you for that question. Okay. So in the 90s, we did come up with a logo where we said we are different. We're still using that logo till now, that we are different. And though there was a lot of expansion and diversification, we still remained true to the construction values. So building glass was part of the construction industry. So we decided to expand within that relative field. So we went into the hardware trade. And at the time, Kenya opened up with a lot of, in the 80s, there used to be a system of import licenses, and it was a closed group. In the early 90s, Kenya opened up with all importation. So we went all out with the importation. So we were into the glass industry, the hardware industry, and then we went into the sundry items and everything. But we stuck to the construction part, and so all our expansion, diversification has been within the realm of construction, be it hardware, pipes, tanks, steel, and of course, the real estate sector, which is the direct construction related. So though there has been diversification and expansion, we've stuck to the field of construction within.
I like that. I like that. And so even the government policies were actually, assisting the expansion plan that you are having at the moment, isn't it?
So like I said, we had a policy of where we said we are going to be different. And in our era, when we came into the business, things were a bit different. A lot of internet was not there, email systems were not there. A lot of business was being done with gut feelings. Your gut would tell you, go for this business, and you would do it. And slowly, the computer era came in, internet came in, and things got into systematic places. So now there was data which could collect.
Yes.
And so we decided that we should be up with the rest of the world. And so we invested a lot of into data and system-based all.
Yes.
And that was a very big step which helped us into where we are at.
All right, fantastic. I definitely like that, Mr. Tahir. And one thing that you have mentioned that is very, very important is that you kept the main thing. You didn't lose the business that you already started. And that is the one thing that probably we need to learn, that when we start off a particular business, we don't close it and start something else, but you maintained what you started off and you are continually growing into that. Mr. Tahir, probably what you can advise me and tell me, what are the things that I should consider before I get into a new geographical area? Maybe the risk assessment that I need to have, framework. Is it a long drive to another county? Look at the climate, look at the buildings. What is the assessment that I need to have?
Like I said, things are different from when we started. Right now there is a lot of data available. There is a lot of, in a touch of a button, you can know anything and everything about any place. So my advice is that research is key, and the data is readily available. Contact the right appropriate organizations, and all the feedback will be there, all the data will be there. There is risks to be taken, but they are going to be calculated risks, because everything is on paper. So you just have to look at the figures, you just have to look at your information, and you have to make the decisions based on that. There is no need to, like in our times, we used to use our guts. So many a times we were wrong. And we had to learn from those experiences. But now things are different. There is a chance of going wrong, but it's very minimal. There is a very high rate of success if you follow the data.
Is there, and I love the way you're talking about the framework. Everything has to be on paper. It has to be factual. It has to be calculated. Is there a risk that as a director of the Royal Group, Mr. Tahar, you have been able to fail at a part? Is there a risk that you have taken and you felt it didn't go so well on this?
I would say not a risk, but always a risk. All business, there is a certain element of risk in it. But like I said, if you have the data and if you have the drive, then the risk is worth it. And once you've taken that step, I think the main thing is to work hard on it, stay true to it, and it's going to work out. All over the world, there are varied businesses all over, and somehow, somebody has made a success of it. So why not us, or why not somebody else?
Fantastic. Absolutely well said. And what we want to find out from you, Mr. Tahir Ali, is that does your business cater to a specific classification of income earners, or is it to the general, to the high income earners, low income earners, Royal Group of companies?
I would think that we will cater to all classifications, because the varied businesses, if you talk about royal tanks, water is necessity, basic necessities. So when we are doing tanks and pipes, it covers the actual, in fact, 100% of the population. Water is a necessity. Then we have the steel sector, where we have the Royal Steel Mills. So the construction industry, every house, every office, every building, anywhere in the world is going to use steel. So we have that clientele as well. The real estate sector, we have the affordable housing, where we cater to the affordable people. Then we have the middle income. We have projects in the middle income. And we have projects which are also high end. So I think across all the market, we've basically tried to manage to cover most of the categories all across the market.
And I absolutely agree with Mr. Zohar.
Just to add, I would think everybody's a customer.
Yes, Mr. Zohar, your presence, I believe, is even in every home, from the plastic business to the steel, to residential, to the ones who know Upper Hill, Prism Towers, to the likes of that. You are definitely have a footprint in every home, be it commercial buildings, residential buildings, and the like. Mr. Zohar, as a director from the Royal Group, what is your parting shot and word of encouragement that you can be able to give us as a community, to us who are starting our businesses, to us who have been running the businesses? What would you advise us as a director? So that we can also get the learning out of that. Quite a fascinating conversation. Yes.
Okay. My parting shot to all is, we had our own, we are different. You should have something along, a policy or a vision which you should stick to. And again, like I said, that every business somewhere in the world, somebody has made a success of it. So all businesses should be open. Every business, you should just, I think if you plan on something, just go for it once and for all. Give it your best shot and leave it to God. If you have given it your best shot, God is there, He will help, it will work out.
100%. I totally love what he said. And he's actually said that first of all, you need to have a vision. Make sure that you can have a vision and you plan it, and then you go for it, work hard, and then his hammer dropping is leave it to God and put God first. Thank you so much, Mr. Zohar. We appreciate you. Mr. Zohar is a director at the Royal Group of Companies. Their stand is right here. You can be able to have a conversation with them, get to to see the array of business that they're currently doing, have a one-on-one engagement with them, and then let us scale up and collaborate together. Thank you so much, Mr. Zohar Taherali. Let's appreciate him with a warm round of applause. Thank you, Mr. Director. We appreciate you one more time. Let's a warm round of applause for Mr. Zohar. Thank you. The Royal Group of Companies stand is right here. You can be able to go and check it out and have a conversation with them. And we are going to go to our next one shortly.
real estate. So I take care of the real estate development, leasing, maintenance, management side of the business. We have developments in Dubai. We have developments in Uganda, in Kampala. We are doing development in India very recently. We are developing in UK. So we are an international developer.
All right, fantastic. How do you keep the brand sustainable like that, especially when you're going and expanding into the new markets? How do you keep that brand visibility alive? Your father was working in it, you're working with it. How do you keep that brand alive even as you continue?
So at Fakhruddin Properties, we have a vision and mission towards being a sustainable and a developer which is focused on healthy living and the sustainable living and providing really homes for the end users, the people who are buying it, not just four walls. So we are very much adhered to those concepts. And that's our brand. As long as we are true to those beliefs, I think our brand will remain constant and will develop on the promise that we are giving.
100%, and I totally agree with you on that. We've been visiting the Fakhruddin site stand that is right here at this exhibition, and it's consistently full. The entire team has been busy back and back because people want to come and see and have a conversation with Yusuf's team and also get the many learnings that are there. Let me just try to find out also from you, Yusuf. There's a conversation about AI and technology. Is there AI and technology in the Fakhruddin Properties? Are they AI enabled?
So any technology without AI is not technology anymore. So AI is an integral part of what we are delivering. We are building our developments on three core principles of first is sustainability, second is wellness, and third is technology. But we're using the technology to support the sustainability and the wellness aspect.
Yes.
So the reason the technology is the core, and with the help of the new technology and AI, we can really deliver on the concept and the promise of sustainability and wellness. And when we say wellness, it's just not wellness of physical, but it's also mental wellness.
Oh, yes.
So let me give you an example.
Please.
In our apartments, when we hand over, our concept is not to give the keys anymore, physical keys. But the concept is to give you a login and password. When you get a login and password, you download an application in which you would give details about yourself. You will give details about what your hobbies are, what your interests are. You might be an avid reader. You might be someone who is expert in meditation. You might be someone who's interested in playing paddle, whatever sports you like. And for example, in the Maymoon Gardens, which is our first sustainability project in the new era, is that we have 700 apartments in that one building. It's a twin building project, so in that we have 700 apartments.
Wow.
There will be almost around 2,000 residents in that. So that is an opportunity for 2,000 people to create a better community. 2,000 potential opportunities for people to interact, connect with. So with the help of technology, we are going to connect them together.
Yes.
Especially the vulnerable in our society, the elderly, who are left at home, but they would love to meet someone.
Yes.
So we would actually, with the help of technology, help them meet each other.
Yes.
We have a beautiful concept of Radiant Cooling Cafe, in which it is a reward system based living. So if you are someone living in our community which is poised towards segregation of waste, and you segregate your dry and wet waste, we give you reward points for it.
Oh, really?
And those reward points can be used in our greenhouse cafe to get a coffee and a salad.
Is that a sustainability angle?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
So with the help of technology, we're going to use that in order to give you reward points where those reward points can be utilized. And with technology, we're going to connect people where, let's say, two people, elderly people, will go to a greenhouse cafe and enjoy a nice coffee together and talk. So this is the kind of environment we are creating. The first reason for technology also was to reduce the carbon footprint. So our buildings are completely automated. I talked about the login and the password.
Yes.
When you do the login and password, you'll also scan your face on the app itself.
Yes.
When you scan your face on the app, it then gets registered in the building security system. You will only be able to come in the building with your face now. You don't need anything else. And when you enter the lobby in my apartment, in my building, the lift will be automatically called for you. And from the application, you just have to choose which floor you want to go to, because you will have access to only 3 floors. You'll have access to the basement where your car is.
Yes.
You'll have access to the amenities floor.
Yes.
Or you'll have the access to your apartment where you live.
That's fantastic security system.
The integration of technology is what we're bringing. And the apartments are fully automated. Home automation, voice controlled. So the biggest problem in Dubai, the Middle East, is the energy from the cooling. And what happens is when people leave the apartments, they set their temperature around 25, 28 degrees, which easily reaches in summer in maximum half an hour to 1 hour.
Right.
So when you're away, the air conditioning is continuously working. With us, all you have to do is at the door say goodbye, Alexa goodbye, or whatever name, Treppen Tower goodbye. When you say that, fully home automated, we have 3 layers of curtains, the curtains, shears, and the blinds, which shut, the lights completely shut, and the air condition also shuts.
Right, right.
And now, as I mentioned, is app living. So you and your family have a phone. Now you have left for home, for work from home. You've left for school. When you're coming back, the system detects that you're coming back in the radius. So it is, when you're in a 2-mile radius, the system will always, for example, in 2-mile radius, the system will automatically turn on. So when you come back, now you come back to an apartment which is 21 degrees to your liking, or 23 degrees to your liking, or in my wife's case, 18 degrees. So you would come to an apartment at that condition. So now what's happened is you've saved the energy while you've been away, but now you're coming back to an apartment which is suitable, optimal, suitable to your liking. So we're using AI technology in that way to bring a modern, innovative system.
That is actually, ladies and gentlemen, my jaw was literally on the floor when I was listening to Yusuf. That is a smart city right there in the UAE. And I was just listening to you about the detection. Is it connected to the phone? The phone can be able to connect to, since I have the app in my phone, isn't it? If I'm 200 meters away, it goes into my liking and it knows that probably you said better half is at 18 degrees. And if it's for me, if it's 24 degrees, it will be able to get into that. With the login system that you're talking about for these particular apartments, you have said for the residentials, you've said that yes, if I'm on the 3rd floor, I'll have access to the basement, to where my car is, and also probably to the 3rd floor. But once I have my information in there, and I love the way you're looking at the community, if I'm a basketball player, is there a way I can be able to connect with other basketball players at this particular residential, so that now, because we're pushing for the community and we have our hobbies in there, how would you connect me with the 2,000 people I want to see, the other basketball players that are there, or probably the other business people that are there? How would that be?
So first of all, I'd like to thank you.
Yes.
I feel that you already started living in my community now.
I'm already logging in. You'll give me the login. I am 100%.
So you've logged in now.
I am.
And you have shown interest that you are a basketball player.
Yes.
And especially in Maimun Towers, we actually have a multi-purpose court in which you can actually play basketball.
Yes.
And you're rightful. Who do I play with? So in the application, you would be showing that I'm interested to play with others who are interested in playing basketball. And you will be then, through the application, connected with them. You'll have your special group formed where you can invite each other, book the court through application. When you go over there, the facial recognition will open the doors for you. You and your friends from the community now can play together. And imagine that, what a wonderful community is to live in, where you have like-minded people in that community doing activity together.
I have to mentally keep on putting my jaw up, because every time I'm listening to Yusuf, my jaw is just dropping. I tend to believe like I am done with Kenya and I am going to be going back to the UAE with Mr. Yusuf. Thank you so much. I know we would have had more time to really get into it, but you've really brought out the SWT of Fakhruddin Properties, that is sustainability, wellness, and also technology. Quite fascinated. We had not even scratched the surface of what Fakhruddin has to offer. Mr. Yusuf, I know because of the interest of time, give us a parting shot as a leader, what you can be able to encourage us as other leaders, as other people in business, and also as a community. What would be your parting shot to us, Mr. Yusuf?
So the concept of what I've mentioned to you, sustainability, wellness, and technology.
Technology, yes.
And the community connected living.
Yes.
Is all imbibed in the concept of Trepan living. Trepan living, Trepan is a word which is 53 in Gujarati. In Gujarati, 53 means Trepan.
Trepan living.
Trepan living.
Okay.
And Trepan is dedicated to His Holiness Sayyidina Mufaddal Saifuddin, who is our spiritual community leader. And we are following his footsteps in the standard of living that he wants for us as a community. And I want to share that vision to all the communities out there on how to live a good, healthy life in this and after, and mostly in this world. How we can live a spiritual, happy life, connected life. And that's the inspiration for me to make this branded residence and learn from him really, His Holiness, how to provide that life to everyone else. So as a community, we believe not only supporting our community, but the community at large, all the communities is one big family of the Creator. And the more you benefit those communities and your community, the more the Creator is happy with you. So 100%. That's the belief and a vision that we are following, alhamdulillah. And we thank His Holiness for it. All the credit goes to him.
Yes.
And we just pray that we can keep on following that. And that is my message to the future generations and leadership. Is to follow a leader who means well for you, who knows and understands how to live in this world and give the best to all the communities.
Yes.
Because finally a product is what is created for the people, to make them happy, to make them more successful, to have a peaceful life.
Yes.
And whatever product that adds value in that way is 100%. What is you're going to be able to sell.
All right, fantastic. You have heard it from Yusuf. He is the CEO and also managing partner at Fakhruddin Properties. We have had so many learnings from Fakhruddin on sustainability, wellness, and technology. As Yusuf has said, following the teachings of His Holiness, and definitely His Holiness, as you can see, he is leading all of us into success. Alhamdulillah. Thank you very much. Let's appreciate Mr. Yusuf with a warm round of applause. Thank you, sir. We are glad and honored to have you here. Thank you to our audience and much appreciated. Thank you. All right, thank you so much to our audience. We appreciate your presence here. It's been a fantastic session of having a one-on-one conversation with our respective leaders. We now want to invite you to be able to have a view of all other exhibitors that are here. Make sure that you can have a conversation with them, and as we continue building up together. Thank you very much, and as we say in Swahili, asante sana. My name is Ian Moirore. I've been your moderator for this. Thank you.